brought to my attention that I have never videoed this car, and I can't believe I haven't, because it's one of my favorite cars we've ever owned. I'm sure you guys all have watched my 2010 RX350 videos, especially the goodbye. I believe it was late September. My grandmother actually traded her 2010 RX on this, what you're seeing here, a 2013 Lexus RX350. This one has all the options except for the all-wheel drive, F-Sport or hybrid, just fully loaded 350 front-wheel drive. This is her fourth RX. She had an 02, she had an 08, a 10, and now a 13. She says she's going to keep this one for a while, but we'll see how that goes. This is still the third generation body style. It's just been revised with the Lexus spindle grille, which I really do like the way this looks. A lot of people don't like the spindle grille, but I really like the way it works on this vehicle. With the chrome pinched portion right here, and the way the tow hooks kind of blend in with that. Of course, front parking sensors all the way around to the side. We have our fog lights, chrome surrounded with a little slit right here. Nike check, LED running lights. These are really nice. HID headlights. Her previous RX had halogens, so this is an upgrade. The new Lexus badge that's covered in plastic. Front license plate holder. Which kind of molests the front a little bit, but it still looks really clean and elegant in my opinion. Love the Elfin styling. Some people think it looks like an egg, but with eggs, practicality, I guess. Michelin tires, and the only reason she got the upgraded rims, which I really think are beautiful, is because it had Michelin tires. These night scan trims are just beautiful. I love all the spokes and the graphite finish to them. Really nice touch. Coming to the side, of course, we have our chrome window surrounds, chrome down below. Smart key access on the front doors. Sorry, a Veloster drives by with his music player because he's so cool. Coming to the rear, you can see we have a sloped hatch design with the rear window wiper around the back, and he's so cool. We have our Lexus badge with the chrome finish. In 2011, they did remove the Lexus badging from here, or 2010 did have that. So it came from now Lexus Galleria. Rear backup camera. So it's an RX350. We're going to go ahead and open the trunk here. This for 2013, it's now power up in the rear membrane. Before it was manual up and power down, unless you used a button. I'm just going to talk over his music, but we do have adequate cargo space for most people's uses. Subwoofer on the 12-speaker audio system, folding back seats, you can fold them from right here. Lexus first aid kit, carpeted floor mat, storage underneath with the rear spare tire and all, 40-20-40, and we're going to power down. Coming to the back seat of the vehicle, this rear seat is actually slid all the way back, so I won't give the best impression of rear legroom, especially for my 6'2" frame. But rear materials, of course, all padded, two-tone. The new wood grain for 2013, as well as the new stitching and the new design cup holder. Before you had a little pocket, this is just a cup holder. Sliding and reclining back seats with the stitching, of course, in perforated leather trim. Rear air vents. Coming to the center console, leather stitched padded armrests with some storage. For 2010, we did have a whole wood grain accent right here. This is just plastic in the 2013. And LED illumination up above. Go ahead and climb into the front seat where all the magic happens. The Bar Beach, Florida, not the best place to film, but we have blind spot monitoring, one of my grandmother's favorite features about the 2013 RX. That was a new feature for 2013. This model was built in August of 2013. She purchased it in September, so this car will be going on a year old. 3-person memory seating, 12-speaker audio system, Lexus premium audio. It's not Mark Levinson. I don't know why Lexus doesn't do Mark Levinson, but they don't for the RX. The fold-out cup holders and all, it's a Lexus signature with the RX. All 4 automatic windows, power folding mirrors, another one of my grandma's favorite features. And coming up here, we have the leather seats with the 2-way power driver's seat. You can see it's wearing pretty well. The new steering wheel from 2013 with the new wood grain accents and the satin silver trim. And the audio controls, Bluetooth, cruise control. One of my favorite features is the cup holder over here. blind spot monitoring, and then this is all this regular stuff from the old one. Power tilt and telescopic steering wheel. And another feature she added, well, in 08 she had automatic wipers, but when she moved to her 10 she lost the auto wipers, because with the 3rd generation you have to have the nav in order to have the auto wipers. So we'll go ahead and start up with the door open, put your foot on the brake, and hit the engine start button. The seat will slide and the steering will come down. You can see I have my Bluetooth phone connected. Coming to the center gauge cluster, you can see these are the same gauges that came out of the 2010 model. I do wish they'd put an LCD screen here instead of the old dot matrix that's in my car. Lexus has been using that for a while, but it still does the functions pretty well. We have almost 8,000 miles on this, so she has been going down on the mileage. Actually, each car she's been decreasing the mileage. Her 08, she did 25,000 miles a year. Because she was going from Navarre to Birmingham weekly, but obviously we've decreased our mileage a lot, thankfully. We can scroll through the driver information center with this button right here, and these 2 buttons actually control the driver information center, and then our Bluetooth, as I said before. 6-speed automatic transmission with sport mode, and then if we bump up into reverse, so we have a backup camera. Interestingly enough, no guidance lines or anything like that. Don't know why Lexus didn't put that in there. Up above here we have our garage home link on the auto dimming rearview mirror, which they did move it to the mirror. In 2010 it was right here. You can see we have our LED interior illumination, sunroof controls, absolutely great headliner. This is the same visor setup that's in my car with the sliding thing right here, and we have our little card slot here. That's all the same. Still typical Lexus, we take up the entire sunglasses holder just for the SOS button. She's still in her 1st year of free SOS. I don't understand why they don't move it from here to here so you can have the sunglasses holder. Actually, early build 2010 models had a sunglasses holder because they didn't have the SOS feature. Late builds, like my grandmother's 2010, did have the SOS there. So coming to the seats, these seats are absolutely perfect. When I think of a luxury car, I think of a car that has great seats and would just be comfortable to go cross country. This vehicle has the perfect driving position for that. Great view of the road, just the amount of the technology you want. You've got your navigation, you've got your Bluetooth, iPod hookup, features like that. But it's not overly much. You're not gonna gain things that are like Google Map or anything. It's not a lot, but it's a great overall luxury car. And this one, she's been averaging 24 miles per gallon in the front-wheel drive. That's because she does mostly highway miles. But anyways, moving to the center stack, you can see we have our air vents. I do think Lexus does good little touches, like the way they design their air vents are very tasteful. We have the chrome surrounds over the CD player, volume control, tune scroll. Actually, if you had a base model, you know that this would be cluttered with a lot more buttons. Because, well, actually, I take that back. In 2010, this would have been covered with a lot more buttons, like my grandmother's old one was, because they gave you, it was just a little storage bin right here. In 2013, you have the little scroll wheel, which obviously she has the remote touch because she has nav. And then we have our dual zone climate control, and with the, please pardon my feet, I'm sorry. I do have shoes on, FYI. The typical Lexus clock, push button start. This is where the heads-up display would be if she had special ordered one from Japan. Dark wood grain accents, of course, with the chrome finish. Dual cup holders. Traction control. This is where would be the diff lock if she had an all-wheel drive model. New for 2013 is the shorter center console. Before, when you slid it back, it kind of reached over there, and it was just a very cheap touch. This is, I can't even express. I think my bed has less padding than this. Not really, but I'm exaggerating. This is very padded center console. And one of the biggest improvements that Lexus did make was the center console here. Before, you had to literally dig to China to get to the two 12-volt outlets that are up here. The third one's in the trunk. And the USB aux. This one, they have moved it right up here, front and center. And we have a nice carpeted bin and such. Also new for 2013 is this plastic kind of strip here to break up all the padded material. It's still typical, same glove box, huge. Coming to the navigation system. I personally love Lexus's remote touch. It's so simple and easy to use. You've got basically 2 buttons. You can hit map or you can hit menu. These are some of the inlet or sub menus of menu, radio, and media, and you can also do the climate from here. So it's not like you have to use this button. You can get around it, or you can use the voice commands that are right here. But here, if I go ahead and hit menu, you can see I'll click on climate. See, we have the climate screen, which also you can control down from down here. If I click up to back, see, I can go over to media, destination. Overall, Lexus does one of the best nav systems. You'll see, I mean, I'm sure you've seen a lot more videos about this, so I'm not going to go in depth with that. Great nav system overall. I will have to give kudos to them. It's just very simple and easy to use and figure out, and you can hook up your phone. It just, again, this car just does everything easily. There's a reason why Lexus just sells a ton of these. It's an amazing all-around vehicle. It's not for everybody at all. If you want a sporty crossover, go look at the Audi Q5 or the BMW X3 or the Acura RX. This is just a good overall vehicle. It's got a lot of space and just very nice to live with. And there's something to be said about a nice luxury crossover to live with. And I really certainly do appreciate that. Ask anybody that I know of, and they'll tell you that I just love driving this vehicle, and I can go for miles and miles in it. But enough of me blabbing on and on. We'll go ahead and take a short beach drive home. So of course, just put it in no drive and we'll bounce out of here. Ooh, I didn't really pre-plan this all that well, but we're gonna be going into the sun. Sorry about that. Deal with it, I guess. And we're on the beach road, so 20 miles an hour. Yay. I know that's what you love doing, but very quiet. The powertrain, I love this V6. Kind of wish my car had it, but I'd give up some MPGs. Lots of power. Obviously, you can tell it pulls from the front wheels, so it wouldn't have. It's just easy to drive and live with, and of course, you can't really complain with the miles per gallon this one's been getting. I guess we're doing some construction here at the exit to the beach. Yay for 4-way stops here. Yeah, you had the right of way, buddy. Come on. Yeah, I had the right of way, so screw you, buddy, and your Silverado. I promise you, idiots do not know how to deal with a 4-way stop. Sorry for my rant. I bet you can't even see anything. I was trying to put the visor down, maybe. Well, this video won't get any more interesting, so I'll go ahead and cut it short here. But obviously, if you're in the market for a vehicle like this, you can't really. Obviously, you'll choose an RX because you want an RX. I'll say that. And really good vehicle, holds the resale value very well. Very nice to live with. So please drop any questions or comments below, and I'll catch you next time.